Okay, so this is where the rubber meets the road. We're going to talk about marketing campaigns. A marketing campaign is the specific set of actions that you devise and deploy in your marketing efforts. It's the main way that you communicate with your target audience, or more appropriately, the way you communicate your message to your audience. And the most basic reasons to deploy a marketing campaign are to get new customers, to maintain existing customers, and to reinforce your position in the market. So the very first thing you need to do when building a marketing campaign is to determine a goal for the marketing campaign, or more appropriately, determine the desired outcome of the marketing campaign. For example, let's say you want to build a new campaign, and the desired outcome of your marketing campaign is to target high-end customers. And then you want to increase sales to those high-end customers by 10% for the next year. Okay, so now that you know the outcome, what do you need to do to achieve that outcome? You need a strategy. A strategy is the what behind your campaign. What do we need to do to achieve the outcome? What direction are we going to take? The what is the idea behind your campaign. There are many ways to achieve the desired outcome. For example, one strategy is to engage the target customers where they are most likely to be, and then to target them with a must-have photo session. Now, a specific example is, let's say you're a high school senior photographer. So your target is going to be high school seniors. You want to target them and get them to need your photography. So since all their friends at school are doing photo sessions, they have to have one too. You know, the pressure to be like their friends. So you find out how to reach them at high school through whichever channel that you think you can find them. Engage them where they are most likely to be, at high school, at teenager stores at the mall, or other local teenage hangouts, or even social media. And that leads us to tactics. The tactics are the how behind the campaign. If the strategy is the what, the tactics are the how. I hope that makes sense. Strategies and tactics together are the what are we going to do and how are we going to do it. So in our previous example, the strategy is to find and target high school seniors. Now you need to determine how you're going to engage them once you find them. It's about what actions you're going to take. The tactics serve to enforce the strategy in obtaining the desired outcome. Now in this example, you're going to target them at high school or at a local teen hangout. So what are the tactics that you could use? A number of ways you can get them at high school is to take out an ad in the high school newspaper or in the high school yearbook, or even both. You could also seek out a sponsorship for some athletic events at your local high school. You could go see the baseball coach or the basketball coach, gymnastics, or cheerleader, or whatever activities your local high school has. You could also find popular teen hangouts like Pizza Place or a local shopping mall and find creative ways to get your ads in those locations, like maybe in the menu of a popular teen restaurant. Also, don't forget social media. Kids are all over it these days. So that's one strategy and one set of tactics. Another strategy for the same example is to target the teen's parents. Find out where they are and put together some tactics to get your message to them. And not to confuse tactics with channels, because it can seem that this is the same as channels, but to clarify, tactics are channel specific, meaning it's not the channel itself, but what you do with the channel. For example, direct mail is a channel, but the message, offer, and call to action combined with and delivered through the channel is the tactic. So now that you've determined what you want to achieve, what you're going to do, and how you're going to do it, you must decide on how much you want to spend on it. Now let me tell you, marketing isn't something you want to cheap out on. You can spend a little here and a little there to figure out what's going to work the best for you, but it's really best to concentrate your budget into one or two different areas. Don't spend $5 here and there when a concentrated $10 in one area will get you so much farther. So if you want to be more effective, you got to put a reasonable amount towards your effort. And remember, physical marketing materials will cost quite a bit more than any online or social media marketing. Since there are physical products involved, you got to figure out how much you want to spend, how much each effort is going to cost, and whether the cost is worth the effort. So just do the research and do the testing. If it's not worth the effort, find something that you think will be a more efficient and effective method. Just don't go cheap with a marketing budget. Now, having said that, don't get extravagant either. It is possible to start wasting money at some point where the returns aren't worth the investment.